The 2021 NFL Draft was quite remarkable given the number of quarterbacks that were drafted. A total of 10 quarterbacks were drafted this year, with 5 of them being drafted during the first round. In addition, 3 of the first round were the top 3 picks during the draft. All of the 10 quarterbacks selected during the drafting have made their debut in Week 1 of preseasons. Some of them showed a great performance, while others failed to live up to expectations. Let's take a closer look at the 2021 NFL quarterback debuts ranked from least impressive to most impressive. Kyle Trask of the Buccaneers, number 64 overall. Kyle Trask scored high when he got the opportunity to learn from perhaps the best quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. The second rounder from Florida displayed quite some confidence and had the arm strength to make all the throws. However, when it came to putting the confidence and arm strength to test, Trask got a reality check. Initially, he didn't have much chance to play, but when he did some fleeting time on the field, he didn't display much skill. During the match, he was unable to match the speed of Bengals defense. Of course, this is just the first week, and we will have to wait to see how the rookie plays in future matches. The Buccaneers head coach Bruce Arians expressed his opinion about the quarterback. The one thing I really like about him is he's shown it in practice every day. When the rush gets up in his face, there's no panic. He's really accurate. I mean, he threw that ball about 60 yards downfield with guys right up in his face. I love where he's growing every day. The game is not too big for him, and he's going to be fine. It seems as if Trask's team is happy with the potential he's shown. Guess we'll have to wait for future matches to see if Trask can up his game. Davis Mills of Texas, number 67 overall. At number 9, we have Davis Mills from Stanford. Mills got his first taste of the NFL game after Tyrod Taylor exited the game after an offensive series. The Stanford quarterback was able to lead the offense for 2 scoring drives before the halftime mark. However, Mills' actual NFL interception was quite messy, full of poor decision-making and inaccuracy. Intending to throw at Kahale Earrings, Mills threw a pass but was caught by Packers' Kavion Ento. Despite the mistakes made during the game, the Texas team and coaches still hold high expectations from the player. For instance, head coach David Culley said, "With him, if something bad happens, comes back with that next play mentality. I think he held up very well from start to the finish when he was in there. He did things that were trying to get him to do, and when things weren't right, the positive thing about him was that he comes back and those things don't bother him." Kellen Mond of Vikings, number 66 overall. At number 8, we have Kellen Mond, the 3rd rounder from Texas A&M. Mond's first NFL game was against the Denver Broncos. The player was able to impress everyone with his quick decision-making. Even though the Broncos did a good job at coverage, Mond made the right decisions at the right time. He took what the defense gave him, and he was even able to collapse pockets at the right time. Mond was able to maneuver and locate his check-down targets. However, on the downside, Mond struggled with the speed of the game and was a little too focused on getting the ball out. All in all, it was an all-right performance. Nothing too extraordinary, but also nothing too bad, putting Mond in a safe place, but he shouldn't become comfortable. Ian Book of Saints, number 133 overall. Next up from New Orleans, Ian Book. Book went out during the second half of the game and completed 9 of the 16 passes for 12 yards and even got an interception. His performance at the game earned him some points with coach Sean Payton, who said, "There's a couple of plays where he's holding on to the ball a little too long. It's going to be a little faster than what he's used to. It's just seeing him adjust to the speed of the game and then getting through some of his progressions, but ultimately leading the offense. Overall, there was a lot of stuff for us to coach off of, no different than out here at the practice. It's every day for him, but he's handling it well. He's got a little poise to him, which I like." Book's performance was not too bad for a debut, but we hope his performance only improves from now onward. Sam Ehlinger of Colts, number 218 overall. Sam Ehlinger is one to keep an eye out for. Despite not being one of the top picks, Ehlinger has started the preseason with quite a bang. He perhaps is the second player to take everyone by surprise by his debut performance. Ehlinger's debut game was against the Carolina Panthers. The quarterback showed quite a lot of skill in throwing and running. His speed and strength are a perfect complement to those of Frank Reich. In the fourth quarter, Ehlinger ran 61 yards down the field as Eddie Pinheiro took over the remaining 30 yards, leading to the Colts' victory. Ehlinger's performance at the preseasons was truly remarkable. It's a reminder that draft picking ranks can't always determine the performance of a player. Sometimes those picked later are the ones to shine more. Mac Jones of the Patriots, number 15 overall. At number 5, we have Mac Jones, known for his confidence and high-powered offense. Just with his debut, Jones seems to be on a trajectory to becoming a starting quarterback, and Jones' college pedigree has nothing to do with this. The player has showcased quite the disposition for offense and is comfortable with the New England system in a way that no other player has been. In fact, ever since Tom Brady, there has been no rookie under Bill Belichick training that was this comfortable with a tough and complicated system. During the preseason, Jones displayed a great amount of control and speed. We look forward to seeing how the quarterback quarterback performs further ahead in his career. Trey Lance of 49ers, number 3 overall. At number 4, we have Trey Lance of the 49ers. If you compare draft picking rank with debut performances, then Lance has taken a step down. Lance was the 3rd pick of the first round, yet his performance in his debut has dropped a little. This isn't to say that Lance didn't give a great performance. He did, but it was just a tad bit less than what was expected. With Lance's 80-yard TD pass to Jimmy Garoppolo, Lance had one of the best passing highlights of any rookie quarterback. However, the rookie quarterback did miss quite a few passes and even dropped the ball 4 times. It seems nerves were at play. Let's hope that the 49ers made the right decision by trading for Lance. If you ask for our opinions, we'd say that despite the mess-ups, Lance gave a spectacular performance. Trevor Lawrence of Jaguars, number 1 overall. Dethroned to 3rd place, next up we have Trevor Lawrence. The first-pick quarterback caused quite a stir during the NFL drafts, with experts claiming that Lawrence would lead the Jaguars to a successful season. However, Lawrence was welcomed at his debut game by a sack and fumble. Ouch, talk about a rough start. The player was quick to recover, though he didn't lead the Jaguars to any points during the game. Clearly, Lawrence wasn't at his best during the game. We hope this doesn't become constant and hope to see the player display more of his skill. Zach Wilson of Jets, number 2 overall. The one thing we can say about Zach Wilson for sure is that he's consistent. He was the 2nd pick during drafts, and his debut performance has also ranked 2nd among all the rookie quarterbacks. Even though Wilson wasn't on the field for long, he made his time playing count. He worked well with the team's new receivers, Corey Davis and Keelan Cole. The rookie player ran well on the field and didn't let the pressure of the game get to him. His passes were clean, and he even led a field goal drive for the Jets. Justin Fields of the Bears, number 11 overall. Perhaps the biggest surprise came in the form of Justin Fields and his performance at the preseasons. During the NFL drafts, Fields wasn't even in the top 10 picks. His performance during his debut game probably has a few teams regretting their decision to not pick him. Ever since he was drafted, fans have been referring to him as the long-awaited savior for the Bears. Given his performance, it doesn't seem like a far-fetched dream. Fields had all the sharp moves, smart decisions, and speeding runs during the game. He also displayed the right amount of maturity and leadership skills to help with the offense. Even though Matt Nagy, the head coach, has said that Fields will remain as a backup, he has the skills that might replace Andy Dalton as starting quarterback. Which one of these quarterback debuts surprised you the most? Which rookie player are you placing your bets on to be the next star NFL player?